seems that the county is back to square one, with doctors threatening to go on strike again over non-payment of their August salaries for doctors and a non-implementation of the agreed terms.
Kenya remains one of those countries that has always had an acute shortage of doctors. But this is despite the availability of a large pool of unemployed doctors in this country. And even where attempts have been made to engage additional healthcare workers, the employment has been on poor terms and conditions. The contracts have no provision for social protection, and this is now becoming the new abuse on healthcare workers. The concept for equal pay for equal work has been cast out of the window. As a result of that, we have seen industrial actions, even during this pandemic. Initially, in small pockets in different counties, but the last one by KMPDU was the one in Nairobi. And even as we speak, some of the challenges that had been agreed upon in that return to work formula are yet to be addressed. And more specifically on these HRH issues, apart from delayed salaries for over 2 months, and now delayed salaries in almost all counties, lack of promotions, a lack of commitment to address human resource issues, I'd like to remind that we as KMPDU signed a collective bargaining agreement with the government of Kenya in 2017, July. This CBA had the sole purpose of improving the terms and conditions of work for the doctors and equally improve service delivery to Kenyans. Beginning July of this year, we embarked on the final year of that CBA. 3 years down the line, several doctors serving at the Ministry of Health, serving in the universities and in the counties are yet to benefit from what we negotiated and agreed upon. And on this, I'm talking about specifically in the universities and Ministry of Health, the payment of enhanced clinical allowances, that is the call and the risk allowance. And this pandemic has actually shown that the doctors at the Ministry of Health, whether in policy position or in clinical positions, have come out and given their best 24 hours round the clock. In fact, those at the policy position at the Ministry of Health were the ones manning and running the quarantine facilities in the initial phases of this pandemic. So you cannot have doctors at the Ministry of Health, some getting up to 80,000 less than their counterparts, and they're all doing the same job. That is discrimination that we can no longer continue allowing as a norm. We have also seen several industrial actions as a result of failure to operationalize and implement the CBA in the counties and even at national government levels. With that said, the only solution to a standardized and centralized management of human resources for health is the creation of a Health Services Commission. And as we said, this shall bring and unite all healthcare workers, unions, associations.
President Uhuru Kenyatta recently issued an executive